Peace and love, everybody. Thank you for being here and welcome. 2 days in a row, I forgot to turn the mic on. I had it on a minute ago and then I shut it off and then I had to turn it on again. Welcome. Thanks for being here on my birthday. Peace and love, everybody. And for all those who are going to watch this by recording, also welcome. Any comments you have are great. The 7 goals of meditation provide a foundation that will help you build a strong practice. It helps us build strong practices. Non-judging, patience, beginner's mind, trust, non-striving, acceptance, letting go. We're going to cover each one of those. Non-judging. At the heart of mindfulness is the practice of non-judgment. Sometimes people are like, no judgment. That's not what we're talking about. We'll notice a stream of thoughts crossing our minds when we meditate. That's natural. The key is not to judge those thoughts as good or bad, but just to observe them. This approach as witness fosters an attitude of openness and curiosity. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we cultivate a more accepting and compassionate relationship with our own minds and with the minds and actions of others. Adjusting the interior adjusts the exterior. 2, patience. Patience is a virtue, especially in meditation. It's the understanding that everything unfolds in its own time. Sometimes we might feel like we're not progressing or that our minds are too cluttered. Patience reminds us that meditation is a process and that beginning with present in each moment, regardless of its content, is where the true value lies, in the moment. That's where it is. This principle teaches us to be patient with ourselves, our practice, and the unfolding of our awareness during practice. Over time, we'll gain control of our minds more and more. Interior practice has exterior consequences. The interior patience, well, it equals patience on the outside. The more patient we become with ourselves, the more patient we are with the world. 3, beginner's mind. Approaching meditation with a beginner's mind, as Sunru Suzuki and Peter Coyote taught in their book, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, totally worth reading, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, means seeing our experience as if for the first time every time, even if we've been practicing for years. Keeping our expectations about our practice in check. This mindset encourages openness and eagerness to explore. It allows us to let go of our preconceptions about what meditation should be like and instead be open to what arises in the moment. This freshness leads to deeper insights and a richer presence of experience, present experience. In the exterior world, a beginner's mind allows us to keep our ego in check. When, for instance, we listen to information we already think that we know from somebody who thinks that they know. But with patience, we might discover that with beginner's mind and patience, we might discover something new. So with beginner's mind, approaching each person with what can I learn from them? Trust. 4. Trust in meditation involves trusting yourself and the process. It means believing in your own wisdom and intuition as you practice, trusting yourself. Trust that we are exactly where we need to be in our practice and that our meditation practice is beneficial, even if it doesn't feel that way, even when it's not working. It's always beneficial. This self-trust can extend beyond our practice and enhances our confidence and self-esteem in daily life. We trust ourselves. 5, non-striving. Meditation isn't about achieving a particular state of mind or reaching a goal. It's about being present with what is. Non striving is the practice of not trying to get somewhere, anywhere other than where we are. It teaches us to value the process over the outcome and to find contentment in simply being rather than constantly doing or seeking something more. Just being in the presence. It isn't inaction or laziness. Non striving is ungrasping. Acceptance. 6. Acceptance in meditation means seeing things as they are in the present world, in the present moment, in the present world of our interior selves. It involves acknowledging our feelings and our thoughts, our bodily sensations without trying to change them. Be who we are and feel what we feel. This principle helps us understand our current experience, offering us a pathway into peace. Acceptance is not about resignation, but recognizing reality interiorly and working within it rather than fighting against it. Be where you are. That's what that means. Letting go. And letting go is a fundamental aspect of meditation. It's non grasping. It means releasing the hold that our thoughts and our feelings and desires have on us. And it isn't a fight. Instead of clinging to these experiences, we observe them as they arise and pass away. Letting go fosters a sense of freedom and lightness as we learn not to be weighed down by attachments or aversions. And it happens in the quietude, in the silence itself. You might notice at the top of your breath and at your bottom of your breath. We'll talk about that in a moment. Integrating these principles into your understanding of meditation creates a rich and supportive environment for your personal growth and mindfulness. Each principle complements the others. They all kind of add up, offering a comprehensive approach to developing a meditation practice that is both deep and sustainable. And sustainable matters. The long run matters. This isn't a quick fix. These 7 principles, these foundations, these goals naturally arise from the practice itself. You don't need to worry about them or memorize them. You don't even need to strive after them. They will arrive on their own through the practice. In our next section, we're going to discuss how these 7 are foundations and goals. How can this be a foundation and a goal at the same time? Sounds paradoxical, but is it? We're going to touch on that next time. Say howdy do to the folks over here. Hey, Martina, Judith, Susie, and Susie Wisdom from the North interview was fantastic. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, thanks. And thanks for the happy birthday wishes too. Yes, patience is a virtue, and a virtue is its own reward. This is true. So let's talk a moment about the breath at the top and the bottom. So here, I'm going to get in my posture here. I'm sitting flat feet. Look at them anyway, pretty flat anyway. Feet flat on the floor, back is as straight as I can make it. Using as little muscular support as I can, supporting myself with my skeleton. When I breathe into my belly, so basic centering prayer practice, breathe into your belly, expand your belly like a balloon, and then release it. Ride your breath up, out your nose, match it with a prayer or a word. A single word is better. As Michael Powell said yesterday, I am love is a great meditation. I am love. It's a great meditation. At the top of your breath and at the bottom of your breath, pause just a beat. In that holding is silence. You may have discovered this on your own anyway. But hold a beat at the top, hold a beat at the bottom. There are these 2 places of quietude in every breath. When the breath isn't moving, the mind stops in meditation. Top of the breath, bottom of the breath. It's very simple. All right, so everything that we talk about here, you can add to your practice. We talk about 20 minutes here. Hey Siri, set a timer for 8:30.
90 minutes and 28 seconds, starting now.
And eventually you won't need to set a clock for yourself. I don't need one for myself. I set this so that I, start on time, end on time, TV and all that. But in my own practice, I don't set a clock anymore because my mind just knows when it's time. I ride it out to the end, and when it's over, it's over. And sometimes it's 15 minutes, and sometimes it's 30 minutes. Most often, it's 20 minutes. All right, that's all I got to say about that. All right, so my friends, thanks for being here. Comments are always welcome. I hope these meditation teachings help you. Let me know. All right, so begin with 3 ohms, feeling the vibration in your chest, in your throat, in your third eye, and it's simple open mouth, O mouth, closed lips. Very simple. Feel the vibration in your chest, your throat chakra, your third eye. Drive that right up to your brow. 3 of those. Then you're on your own for meditation. I'll talk you through it a little bit. Breathing in, relax your shoulders, relax your face, hold the beat, release up your spine, to your nose, your brow, or your crown. Hold the beat, inhale, down to your belly or your root. Hold the beat, release on your own. Feel your breath. Relax. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Hello, Catherine. PL. Peace and love. See you soon.